Don't tell Dennis I'm in here, because he might try to put me out, because the fire we about to put down tonight, that's a dope thing to have. I sound so passionate about it because I am passionate about it. I'm passionate about the arts. We got an exciting show today, a phenomenal show. We're up next if we're not already there, because and people always come to me like, yo, your productions is crazy. I love being on set of this and that. Because I know a lot of people from this area already doing big things, including myself and including all these people sitting here. You're gonna have to have me in here more. You already know, bro. It's 20 people on this set that have to be here, and you not here is making it hard on everybody else.
Join us in this exclusive hour, the Actors Academy, with your host, Awsim Amin.
Yo, yes sir. We are back here at the Actors Academy podcast, right here at Be More Podcast Studios. Man, I'm super excited to be back. The seat is getting more comfortable and more comfortable. I tell you, man. Thank you, Dennis. You know, on the Actors Academy podcast, we always promote what's happening in the DMV when it comes to performing arts. But I got to start this show with something that happened outside of the DMV, but it still has a lot to do with the arts. And I'm talking about the African American Black Film Festival in Miami. Bro, I went there last week and I had a ball, a great time. Shout out to Nicole Friday and Jeff Friday for putting on an amazing event. Man, I went to one party. T.I. was in that joint. I went to another party. Who was in that joint? The guy, Tate Diggs, was in there. I went to another event, and damn near Tyler Perry is sitting on the front row coming in. When I say they shut it down, they actually inspired me to, like, be a Miami director. So today I have on my Miami director thing kind of happening here. You know, you can't get away with wearing this in Baltimore. So I'm still feeling like I'm in Miami. But it was all love, a super great time. And I just want to shout out ABFF for their 30th annual film festival. Y'all got to keep it up. And if you haven't gone, you got to go. I'm telling you, it was hot. All right, so that's my brief little spiel basically about, you know, what I've been up to. But I want to get into something a little bit different today. On the other podcasts, on other shows that we've done, we've been sitting down talking with different production houses who have films available or are creating a film or something like that. But the Actors Academy, as I always say, is about education, community, and opportunity. So today is all about opportunity. We have 6 phenomenal actors in the building today who are going to be competing. They don't know they're competing yet, but damn, I done gave it away already. But I have 6 actors in the building who are going to be presenting a monologue for our new segment called Monologue Moment. And this segment was actually inspired by one of the gentlemen who was in the building today. We have Prentiss Watson is the gentleman who I'm speaking of, and he does something every Monday. It's called, I believe he calls it Monologue Monday, and he's asked me a few times about putting a monologue competition into the Actors Versus, something that I do. And so I'm like, you know what? Let's put it on the podcast. I think this will be the perfect location, the perfect spot for us to have this monologue moment. So to break us off and to start us off with this new segment that we have just created here and only here at the Actors Academy podcast, the first monologue moment goes to my man, my homeboy, Prentiss, my brother, Prentiss Watson. Go ahead, take it away, bro. 1 second, hold on. 3. Oh, and hold on, my bad, sir. I got to tell everybody this. I didn't tell you. Y'all have to slate in and at the end say scene. So I know to cut you because I don't know what's going on, all right? So just slate in with your name and where you're from, and then when you're done, just say scene for me, okay?
Prentiss Watson, Baltimore, Maryland. This monologue is inspired by Maximus 300. My name is Abdul Halim. I was a warrior, a general, a leader. I fought for America, my country, and my people. But now I fight for something more. I fight fight for honor, justice, and freedom to live my life as I see fit. You see, I've been broken, beaten, and betrayed. But I will not be defeated. I will rise stronger and more resilient than ever. And all those who wronged me, I will seek revenge, and you too will pay dearly. I'm a gladiator, a prisoner, a slave, but I'm also a man with a heart and soul. And I will be not silenced. You can't silence me. You will not defeat me. I will rise again, more triumph or more stronger than ever. For my name is Abdul Halim, and I will not be forgotten. Sing.
Okay, let's clap it up. Let's clap it up. My man. Good job, very good job, bro. Can you let everybody know how you can be followed? I'll make sure I get you back up here. We talk more.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Sir Prentiss Watson. That's SIR Prentiss Watson. On Facebook, you can find me at Prentiss Halim Watson. That's Prentiss Haleem Halim Watson.
Oh man, thank you, bro. Appreciate you,
Alrighty.
man. Go have a seat, man. We'll go cool down. We're gonna make sure we get you back up. Man, you know what I really liked about that monologue is every monologue, what you start with at the beginning of the monologue needs to come around at the end in some way. Either you figure something out, like and I learned this in the class I took at Howard, where it's like that first part of the monologue, always it comes back around at the end in some way or some capacity. So I love how he started that, and he said at the beginning his name and who he was, and then at the end he reiterated who he was through all of what he already talked about. So I thought that was a really good monologue. Good job, bro. Good job. For sure. Okay, we starting this shit off right. All right, let's get it. So the next person that we have in the building, must I say her name? You know who she is. She actually has competed in the Actors Versus, I think once, right? Yeah, once. Yep. I think she actually won that competition. So she is a phenomenal actress. She comes out when she feels like it, though. She come around when she feel like it, but she got to be on the scene a little bit more. And I'm telling you, this face will be all over the tizoo. This is Miss Kenerah Baul. Baul.
Like a ball.
Like a ball.
Yeah.
Kenerah Baul. Here she goes. Go ahead, babe. Slay it in, and then also remember to say scene.
Kenerah Baul, Baltimore, Maryland. This monologue is inspired by a TV series called Love Is. Let me translate for you. She's mad because every 6 months you want to roll in here and try to tell people what to do. Well, let me tell you something. This right here is a 24/7 job. Do you understand me? I don't care what you think about her, but that woman, the mother of your children, she is a damn good mother. When she's sick, when she's tired, when she plain just don't feel like it, she doesn't have anybody else to pass the baton to. Nobody here to pass it to. She is the first one up in the morning and the last one to go down at night. She is the mother. She is the father. She is the therapist. She is the doctor. She is the chauffeur. She is the nurse. And if she decides that she wants to leave her son behind and go chase after her dreams, where would Dante be, huh? So you may not like her, but you damn sure are going to respect her, and you are going to thank her, because without her, you couldn't do what you're doing. Scene.
Ooh, okay. All right. I gotta ask, where was that monologue from? Hold on. Where was that monologue from?
TV series called Love Is. That was Loretta Devine.
Loretta Devine from Love Is. I could definitely see Loretta. You Loretta. Now you Loretta. Okay. Let everybody know how you can be followed.
I can be found on Facebook at Kenerah_Baul. No, sorry, that's Instagram. Instagram is Kenerah_Baul, and then Facebook is Kenerah_Baul_actress.
Okay, that's what's up. Thank you, Kenerah.
Talk
to you in a second for sure. Oh man. Okay. Man, whoever plays opposite Kenerah always has their work cut out for them. I promise you, you better bring it if you are working with Kenerah, because she's going to bring it. I think I've seen her hit a dude with a bat before. I've seen her do some things. It's some strange things, but it always makes the scene. She always has a phenomenal scene. I don't think I've ever seen a scene with Kenerah where it was like, what was that? It was always like, oh, what's next? So thank you, Kenerah. I appreciate you. All right. Next up in the building, we worked on the one project with
way back. Was it the walls?
I think it was
Wesley's.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
It was so long
ago. We worked on something. I want to say it was the walls, when the walls come tumbling down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. Yeah. So I just want to say thank you for pulling up, first of all, because you came to the Actors Versus Danalia. So we have Danalia here. Your last name is Irazarry?
Yeah.
Irazarry. Okay. Danalia is here, and I worked with her once before, but I'm very interested in working with her more. She has a look to her. I know anytime I see her perform, it's always seems to be like, she takes her characters like fucking serious. I think we were in like a church scene or something one time. We had to do like something that was very emotional. So I'm looking forward to it. And it runs in your family too. So they watching, they judging. She brought some emotional support, so she is good. Yeah. All right, let's get it. So Danalia is going to do her monologue on Monologue Moment. You ready?
I think.
All right, just slate in with your name and where you're from, and then make sure you say scene at the end.
I'm Danalia Irazarry. I'm from Baltimore. It was funny. They say love happens and heartbreak all at once. Like a door slamming. But it doesn't. It's smaller than that. It's realizing you no longer have anyone to tell your day about. It's remembering when you reach for that phone, there's no one to call. No missed calls either. It's hearing their name and feeling absolutely nothing. That's the saddest part. Not that they left you. Mm-mm. Not that they hurt you. But that this person you couldn't imagine living your life without. It's now merely just a thought. Same.
There we go. Now we're touching the heartstrings a little bit here. Oh my God. Okay. Oh man. That was good. I like how you slowed it down. That really. Whew. Okay. Tell everybody how you can be followed, please.
All social medias is Danalia with 2 underscores.
Okay, thank you, Danalia. I want to ask you about that monologue when you get back up here. So
Yes,
please,
sir.
please. Whoo, the monologue moment is here. I feel like this, Prentiss, you might have been right, bro. This might actually be a thing. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and thank you to our first 3 people that came up and actually delivered their monologue. I appreciate you. We are going to take a short break, and then we'll get to our next 3 people here today who are going to be participating in our monologue moment. So see you in a second.
Be More Pod is more than just a podcast. Be More Pod Studios is an entire network.
We gonna have Michael Jackson back alive for GTA 6.
And speaking, let me just hop on the chat real quick. I see we got something that say Big Dana, not the little one. Hey sis, who that? So I got a game today. That's kind of like let me. I think I wrote a title for it today. Last week I had a title. This is like okay. This is quite easy. It's called Finish the Line, 85 to 95 edition. All of y'all were alive during those years, weren't you?
Let me see.
Between 85 and 95. Except for Dana. Everybody else was.
So like that's like you giving a Ferrari to a 16-year-old who just got his license.
I agree.
You know, I want them to get the money and they deserve the money. But at the end of the day, it's just like now they just chasing the money. Now you got this.
News came out today that he might miss more time because his knee is swelling. So if Durant is out, that definitely gives Lakers a little bit of an advantage, even with them missing people, because Durant is your star player on the team. So I feel like this can help the Lakers, and Luka could probably come back if they could extend this series.
Be More Pod Studios. Subscribe today.
Whoo, we are back. Thank you to our first 3 people who participated in our monologue moment. Welcome back to the Actors Academy podcast, only here on Be More Podcast Studio. Man, we are doing something different today. Like I said, most of our different sets that we've had for the Actors Academy has been us interviewing people and just kind of talking and getting some game. This night, we're actually providing opportunities for actors. We're allowing them to display their talent right here on our set. So if you are a director or producer or anybody like that, please take note to this talent that you are seeing tonight. They are ready. They are available. They are in the DMV and they're looking for work. All right. So let me get our next participant up here for our monologue moment, who is going to be my man, Ja Cinema. I actually worked with him in the Actors Academy as well as on the Actors Versus. This brother is immensely talented. I've seen him in so many different characters in such a short period of time. It's crazy. One of the guys that was on his team asked him, like, yeah, what's up with this guy? How is he as an actor? And I was like, bro, in the Actors Academy, I saw him be like 5 or 6 different people, and we only had 4 weeks. Like, this dude is good. He has a bright future. So I'm looking forward to hearing what he brings tonight with his monologue during our monologue moment. So, Ja, what you got?
All right, my name is Ja Cinema, representing the DMV, and I will be doing a monologue from the movie City Slickers by Billy Crystal. Hey, come here. Grab your brother. All of you guys come here. I want to talk to you. All right? Cherish this time in your life, guys, while you still have choices. It's going to go by so fast. When you're a teenager, you feel like you can do anything. And you probably do. Now, your 20s, it's all a blur. Now, your 30s, probably start settling down, probably have a couple kids, land a sweet job. But in the back of your mind, you'll always be thinking, the fuck happened in my 20s? Now, your 40s, probably develop a little pot belly, maybe an extra chin. The music probably starts getting too loud. You'll become the turn that shit down guy. Find out the chick you were banging in high school, she's a grandmother now. Yeah. Now, your 50s, You probably have your first surgery. But you tell everybody it was a procedure. Now, buddy, you had surgery. Your 60s, you probably start losing your hearing. You'll still be to turn that shit down, guy, but it won't matter because you can't hear shit. Now, your 70s, you and your wife will probably pack up, move down to sunny Fort Lauderdale, probably have breakfast at like 4 a.m., lunch at 9, find yourself wandering around local malls trying to find out the best frozen yogurt, mumbling dumb shit to yourself like, how come the kids don't call anymore? Yeah. Now, your 80s, it's pretty much a wrap. You'll probably be bedridden, with your wife right beside you, some little hot Jamaican nurse that you named Mama, and your wife hates her fucking guts. And then you die. Any questions? Now go fucking play. Scene.
My man. I like that.
My name is Josh Cinema. You can find me, IG, Josh Cinema. That's it. That's
spell
all. JAHCINEMA. Boy, you put that hooked on phonics.
Yes, sir. Yeah. There we go.
Appreciate it, bro.
Nah, great job. Yes, please sit tight with that because that was a different monologue for somebody to choose, right? Like Billy Crystal, like you gotta know who Billy Crystal is to kind of get that whole piece. I have never seen City Slickers. Is that what was that? What was the movie about?
That's like coming to be right of passage.
City Slickers.
It's dope.
It's a good one. I'm gonna have to check it out. I know I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It's that quiet comedy.
Quiet comedy. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I got more questions for you about that. Hold on. I gotta ask you some questions because you dug deep for that one. You dug deep. All right, cool. So let's get to our next person that we have up. It's going to be Mecca. Is it Verdell? All right, cool. I am now that. What have we worked on anything yet?
We haven't met yet.
Oh, okay, first time.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Hopefully, it's the first of many. Yeah. I know you do theater and film as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Well, let's go ahead and get you right in with your monologue.
Okay.
And can we get quiet on set, please? Thank you much.
All right.
And just go ahead and slate in with your name and where you're from, and then you can start.
Hi, I'm Mecca. I'm from Baltimore by way of Jersey. I moved here when I was 12. Let's just be clear. And yeah. Honey, I've robbed, lied, cheated, failed. I've cussed. But you know what I'm most ashamed of is I've hated myself. Sacrificed my flesh just so others can feel whole again. Thought it was my duty, all I had to offer the world. What else is a poor black woman mule of the world here for anyway? Last night, in the back of an alley, I breathed my last breath. A man clasped his hands like a necklace around my throat. As I looked into his big blue eyes, and my breath grew raw and ragged, I saw all the pain that this world had put him through. The time he saw his father hang a man, the time he saw his mother raped, I saw all the pain, and I still couldn't forgive. I hated him for stealing my last breath. When I crossed through the other side, God, whoo, she more gorgeous than me. Skin the color of midnight, her eyes brighter than the stars, and her hair. Oh, just wait until you see her hair. I just knew that she was just so disappointed in me. All that sinning, all that grime on my spirit, all that hatred in my heart. I looked up, and she was smiling down on me. She opened her mouth and silence came out, but I heard her loud and clear. She said, I got a special task for you, and if you should complete it, all your sins will be washed away. opened up my file and I saw it was you. Now, what little me gonna do with big old you? I thought you was gonna be perfect. Well, you ain't. But then again, you are. You've got the biggest heart that I done ever known. You've got the power to love those that could never love you back. If I had a fraction of the love that you had for the people in this world, then maybe, just maybe, I could be half the angel you are. Scene.
Oh, okay, nice. Ho, you gotta stay up here 2 seconds. Come back. Yeah. You gotta let everybody know how you can be followed. And she crying and shit. Oh, guys, what's going on?
That's my favorite monologue.
I love it.
You can follow me everywhere but my house at Mecca Morphosis. Mecca Morphosis, like metamorphosis. So
okay, thank you much. I really enjoyed that. Where was that from? Sorry. I'm sorry, I keep asking you stuff.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, please.
That is from the play The Mountaintop. It is about Martin Luther King's last day on Earth, and it is written by Katori Hall, which a lot of people may know is the writer of P-Valley. She is a GOAT. She is an amazing writer, so yes.
Nice. Okay, cool. Thank you. I got more questions for you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Woo! We are getting there, y'all. We are getting there. Every last person that has come up today, I feel like has put their own personality into their monologue, and it's so crazy to see, like, going from Billy Crystal to this now. It was like a stark difference, but I felt each and every one of you all in your monologue so far. So this is good. This is good. Like I said, Prentiss, all right, man. I hate to say, well, I gotta tell you, right? You can say I told you so. All right, our last actress that we have for today is the one and only Tasha Paul. Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Yes.
I'm Tasha. I'm from Baltimore, and this is my monologue.
There you go.
You know what? I ain't even mad. I ain't mad at all. Just a little bit irritated, because why is my man acting like his weed is some rare museum exhibit? You over there clutching that bag like it's a social security number. All I asked for is one puff. One. And you gonna look at me. Looking at me like I'm crazy, talking about, baby, I'm trying to save this one. Save it for who? Save it the next week? Like, there's no way you acting this petty over some little stingy weed as if I can't get my own. Nigga, please. Yeah. I know 3 plugs right now on speed dial. So I'm gonna go outside, get me a whole ounce. You know the best part? I probably don't even gotta pay for it. Joke's on you. So, can you be a good darling for once? Stop being petty. And go hand me my purse, because I gotta go run some errands. And sing.
All right. Nice. So is that coming from a personal place?
Yeah, I made it up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I made it up.
To ask, because that came from your soul.
Yeah, because I be trying to lean on the comedy side with reality.
Yeah.
It be little stuff like that, like when you tell the story, it really be funny, because this how it went. It was
okay. All right, cool. Let everybody know how you can be followed.
So y'all can follow me at Shay Hendrix, SHA.HNDRXX. So no vowels, AEIOU, no vowels, on TikTok and Instagram.
Nice. Please, I got questions for you too about that, because it was unorthodox, right? It was a monologue that wasn't from a particular play, a particular movie or film. But if she performed that at an audition, she could have potentially got hired, because that may have been what they're looking for. Like, oh, okay, she had her own flavor. It was a little bit of improv kind of happening there too. So you never know what you might get right here on the Actors Academy podcast. So that is actually the end of the participants actually doing their monologue. But I got a special treat. When we get back, I'm actually going to have these actors sit down with me, and I can ask them a few questions about their career and their journey within acting in the DMV area. So it's only going to get better. It's only going to get hotter. So just stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Listen. Number one hot take, I'll say, I will take a turkey wing over some plain fried chicken any day of the week?
A turkey wing?
A turkey wing.
Like,
I'm talking Thanksgiving, turkey wing. The rest of the turkey, I don't really rock with.
right.
Turkey wings. Like,
This is a tough one for me because it's either, I don't know if y'all ever heard of them because they like old, but it's either Christina Grimmie or Selena Quintanilla.
I know that. Express your feelings with art.
Right.
Art is your feelings.
Right.
Music
Exactly.
is your feelings, unless you want to lie, but that's
Right.
not real music.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, but like, I wouldn't say myself. I'm really into art. It's probably just because I can't draw.
Right. Yeah.
Be More Pod on YouTube.
The altar is a worship experience recorded in one take, like a Sunday morning. A new episode airs every Monday at 7 p.m. Whether you watch it sitting down or standing up, we hope that these worship experiences will truly bless you. The change starts at the altar.
Speaking of teas, man, I was looking at that Lamar. So we got a comment from
I mean, it was awesome. Okay.
Coming from a Cowboy fan. The media comments, the contract drama, I'm just tired of it, Jerry. You bought the team in '89 for 140. What they worth now? 12.8 billion. And you mean to tell me you can't get a deal done with Micah Parsons? Talking about a handshake.
Micah coming to Baltimore.
Ages.
One thing that's very pivotal to the game that's kind of been forgotten about, but they're trying to bring it back. The midi.
Yeah.
You either dunking or you shooting a three, right? But you forget having a mid-range is very intricate to the game.
You see, they doing that thing. They driving trucks, man. They ain't afraid of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I watch, and women just, they take care of stuff. Yeah, I spend sometimes trash stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're trash the truck.
Bronze against brains.
Yeah. So, women are, nowadays and age, man, they're allowing the women to do a lot. That's great.
So if I'm making $80 million a year and you're making $10 million a year, I'm kind of reluctant to listen to what you got to say.
Be More Sports Talk, the best damn talk show on the internet. Only on the Be More Pod Network.
Welcome back to the Actors Academy podcast. If you're watching us live, I do apologize. We took a little bit of time, but everything that's precious is going to take a little bit of time. And we got some precious individuals here with us today who just performed their monologues for our Monologue Moment only here at the Actors Academy podcast at Be More Podcast Studios. So now that we've had the treat of hearing them all perform, I have a few questions for these people, man, because, it's all about opportunity. So I need to know some things about these actors, and I also want any producer or director or anybody that's watching to know some things about these actors so that you can get to know them and that you can actually understand that the DMV performing arts industry is crazy right now. You never know who you may be walking by in the street every day who's an awesome performer. And I'm glad to have some of them here right now. So what's up, family? How y'all doing?
Yeah, yes, sir.
How's it going? Y'all just performed. Y'all, anybody was nervous?
Yes.
I was a little nervous.
I'm always nervous. Yes, all the time.
You gotta keep those nerves though. Those nerves kind of, keep you on your toes. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start my first question directed right at the man who I said this is inspired by. My guy, Prentiss Watson, all right? So, like I said, you're known for the Monologue Monday post. What inspired you to start doing that? And what do you hope is like the outcome when you make those posts?
What inspired me to do that when I met the brother Kirk Frazier, and he was talking about the Run DMC documentary, and so we was talking, and then he was checking my page out, and he told me about another actress he knew that she do monologues every Monday, and that helped her further her career because somebody saying it, and so I figured, all right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and start. So when I started, he told me try to do it for a year. And so I did it for a whole year, and I was so used to doing it. I was like, my mom just keep on going. And I felt like it was helping me get better, like to better my craft. So yeah, so it's more like to better my craft, the point of doing it.
For sure.
And then get noticed, somebody see my talent, Give it a shot.
I'm glad you said that because something like this would sharpen your tool in your toolbox as an actor, right? Like you have to be able to present your craft. You have to be able to do your art. If you're not doing it, what are you doing? You can't call yourself an actor if you don't act, right? And a part of acting is monologue. So I appreciate you for doing that Monologue Monday thing and for hollering at me and saying like, yo, we should make this a part of the verses because I think this is something that's going to be really, really dope, especially in the future. The next thing I have is, and I want to ask two people in particular this question. What goes into your choice of selecting a monologue to perform? And I want to ask Mecca, what went into you choosing the monologue you did today?
I did that monologue today because it was more contemporary. Because the other one I've been practicing was classical, and I was like, "And nobody want to hear that right now." And I just felt like, but I also was thinking about what is the story to want to tell, what did I want to convey, and I feel like that monologue, it has so many different emotions in it that you can like experiment with either in any part of the monologue because the character Camille, she's just a ball of light and emotion and energy. And she really just has like a wide array of emotions. So it's really a fun monologue to do. And also I think because it's religious too, I think I like to be able to always keep those type of monologues in my back pocket because it's important to me to always like kind of keep remembering to keep my faith first when it comes to acting.
And that can be a challenge for some when it comes to the acting realm because some faiths don't, I'm Muslim, so some faiths don't look at acting as, oh my God, they look at it as some sort of demigod or something crazy happening with it. And it's really not even that, you know? So I appreciate that you even want to keep that at the forefront because that shows that you can be, you know, practicing your religion and still be a flourishing performing artist and a great performing artist. So that's a beautiful thing. I'm glad I asked you that. Ja, I want to ask you the same question. What went into you choosing your monologue? Because yours was like Billy Crystal, right, or something like that. And
Yeah.
you know, you guys aren't the same. You know. So why'd you choose that?
Being different, just outside the box. I mean, we tend to get typecast a lot, you know. So when I picked it up, that was the first thing that came to my mind is if I can change this character, you know, and become Billy Crystal, but still be myself. You know what I'm saying? So that was my approach when I did it. Because I go into a lot, you know, I go on a lot of auditions and stuff, and I listen. Sometimes sitting outside of those rooms and you're just listening to an audition go on, and I was just like, man, I know they done heard that same emotion for like the past 19 hours. So it's just something different. I go in there and just try to show my range, you know. It's just exposure. Plus, this dude right here, man, I'm glad you did this because every Monday I'm checking in and he's just raising the bar. Every time I think I got one, I just like, damn it, just get it. So shout out to P, man. That's real good work. But just being different, bro, outside the box, man.
And I think that's cool what you just mentioned because iron sharpens iron.
That's it.
Right?
Yeah,
so
that's
by
it.
him saying you never know who you're inspiring. So when I ask you what's the outcome that you want, that's another outcome that you're receiving that you may not even know. You know what I mean? So that's really dope. I like that you said you wanted to choose something different when it came to like the monologues and things like that. And I noticed that Danalia did that with her monologue. She slowed it down. And even with like what she was talking about, I thought that was really, really good. So I want to ask you next, when you chose that monologue, is that something that you felt like personally you could relate to, or is it something that you went outside the box to try to figure out?
I think the words itself was something that I could relate to very well, but the vibe that I tried to give it and the emotion that I tried to give to it, I wanted to try to change that because Danalia would never be laughing and stuff when she talking about heartbreak and everything. I would be sitting there bawling my eyes out. But I wanted to do a little flip on it. I like Harley Quinn and stuff like that. You know, she don't take nothing seriously, so I just kind of wanted to do my little twist on it. So.
Okay, got you. Are you like a horror thriller person? That's your
Yes.
your thing. Okay,
Yes.
Cool. I saw in the comments there were a few people that were commenting while you all were performing, so we can look at a few of them. Yeah, go bro, you got it. Mecca is good. She's really good. Yeah, Danny, amazing talent. Go Tim, go Danny, big things. Y'all are getting a lot of love on this whole chat. What's up, chat? Y'all giving us love tonight. Okay, that's what's up. That's really dope. So I want to ask the next question to Kenerah. Do you prefer theater or film? Because I've seen you do both, and I've seen you murder both. So it's like, which one is like your main? Which one do you like a little bit more? Which one's your main thing, and which one's your side piece?
That's hard.
It is hard.
I'm gonna have to go with theater. I just like being on stage with the lights, and when the audience like is interacting with you, you're kind of feeding off of it. And also with theater, if you mess up a line, this is where your monologues and your improv comes in. You try to do improv to drop that person back to their line, and then you just keep it going. And then with film, it's like you can always correct the mistake, but then with film, you can watch it back when it's done. Theater, you just gotta hope somebody recorded it. So I don't know, but I would have to say theater.
All right, this is so crazy. You must have read all my questions because you're leading right to my next question of if when you watch yourself on screen, right? Are you your biggest critic, or do you even watch yourself on screen? Because I love watching myself because I critique myself. I always like, all right, what can I do better? What can I whatever. I know some people, I think her name is like Glenn Close or somebody. She doesn't even watch any of her movies. Like she was up for an Oscar and they showed a clip of her movie and she was like, I don't want to see it type of deal, right? So I want to ask everybody's been in a film before here, right? Everybody's been on TV or in some sort of film. Do you like seeing yourself on camera, and what's your feeling behind that? What's your take behind it when you do? I'm gonna ask everybody.
Man, after the show you put on last week, I think I fell in love with the stage. I love the film, but it was just something about it. And it kind of like what she said, it makes you own your craft because there is no cut when you're stepping on that stage. Okay. You got to be on. Okay. And if you're not on, you better be able to wing it to get back on course. But I love film, but theater's creeping up real slowly, and I'm starting to like it. So I'm torn right now, but it's 60-40 film.
Okay.
But yeah.
When you watch yourself on film, what do you think?
I love it on film. But when I saw myself on the stage, it was like, holy shit. I like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then it's I don't know, man. It's a feeling, you know, that I got. I speak for myself, but just standing on the stage, the adrenaline that I got versus me standing there looking at a screen and the guy playing it back. I like that too, but you standing on stage, man, it's a different beast, and I love it. I love it.
No doubt. How about you? Seeing yourself on film, what do you think? Do you cringe, or do you be like, oh damn, she good? What you be thinking?
When I watch myself, I always have in the back of my mind by Dr. Tammy Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
She would always say that if I can look at this and tell that you're acting, then the audience can tell that you're acting. So when I watch myself, I have her voice in the back of my mind.
Shout out Tammy Rogers.
Shout out Tammy.
We love you.
Yes, you know it.
Doctor.
So when I go back and I watch, a lot of the times I tell myself, okay, that's really good. And other times I might see something, I'm like, I wish I can go back and change that. But yeah.
Okay. How about you, Mecca?
I feel like it's the same for both. It's just different arenas. But I do feel like when I saw myself after my first film, I was so proud of myself. Like I feel like it was the first time I was ever fully 100% proud of myself. And I was like, oh my God, this is probably the best thing I'll ever do. Like only not because of like what I like me trying to be like, oh, I did that. But it's just kind of like I proved something to myself that year that I didn't think I could. And I did a good job. And I want to really like sit and be proud of that. And that was a moment that I had with that. But I do love theater. I feel like the time I spent in theater before that film was what helped me prepare for that.
Okay. Nice. How about you, Danalia? How do you feel when you see yourself on film?
I cringe.
Yeah.
I cringe so bad, but I know I'm cringing because I know I can do better. So it's I'm watching it, I'm critiquing myself, and I'm like, I could have did something better. So it's not like a cringe all the time where I'm like, ugh, like what am I doing? It's more sometimes like, come on, Danalia. Like it's certain things you can fix, and certain things you can do better. So but I cringe every time.
Okay, all right. That's honest. That's honest. How about you, P? You've been on HBO, BT, TV1.
When I first started
Tyler
out, though,
Perry.
like my confidence, it wasn't all the way there. So I was a cringe at first, and then I thought one day, like, what are you scared to watch yourself for? I mean, you know what I mean? So I started looking at myself like the critique, and then now I like to watch myself, so I can be like, all right, you can do that. You know, next time you can do this, and I just like judge myself, critique myself. But on theater, when I first same what I was looking for in theater, I was studying other plays. I was looking at other people's plays, and I wanted just certain. It was like a certain thing they was doing. I was saying when they was like performing, and then like the last play I did, Listen, is recorded, and so like we was looking at it, we was looking at it. And I'm looking at it one day. I'm like, oh, that's me. And I was like, oh man. I was like, I seen I was practicing like I'm saying things I practicing on,
nice,
and working on. So I was like, okay. So now I love it.
Yeah,
I love watching myself.
You can critique yourself and get better.
Yeah.
I know one of my favorite characters that I've seen you do is that detective in Jack and Jill.
Oh yeah,
man, this motherfucker ate a whole egg, bro. Like, it's like Prentiss, we want you to crack an egg, put some Tabasco sauce on it, and eat it raw. Prentiss was like, all right, I got you. First take. His first take was so good. It was so good. And all of y'all saying wow, but if somebody asks y'all to do that on set, y'all better not make that face. Y'all better be like Prentiss' face was like, hell yeah, let's do it. It wasn't like he enjoys eating raw eggs and Tabasco. It was, but it fit his character so much. And I was in this scene with him. He scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh, shit. And I'd have been in a lot of scenes with Prentiss. Shout out to Michael Joyner, man. I actually just heard he passed away this weekend. He was the director of Jack and Jill. Yeah, they sent the email out like yesterday. Chan sent the email out saying something happened with that. Mike was my man, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. Much love and respect, Mike. Rest easy, brothers. Fly brother, man. I only wish I could have your fly, brother, for real.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry to make it somber, but definitely gotta show love where it's due. Next, I will ask you, how do you feel when you see yourself on film?
Well, I love it actually when I see myself on film, because lately, like, I've been stepping into film now. I started off as a theater kid, so I went from being supported in main extras and theater productions to now I'm stepping in film, and I got like little short extra parts, but I love it. I will watch that one little part over and over again, like, but it's got me eager to see more. Like, it got me wanting to do more with film. I want to see myself on it all the time, even if I get just one whole scene where it's just me. Like, I want to actually see myself on the camera, not where you got to catch it, versus being in theater and, like y'all said, y'all gotta be on point with it. So that's where it goes into. That's why I'm really good at improv, but I'm really learning monologues.
Okay. Yeah. So I think being here tonight was good for you then. Yeah, I think being here tonight, and then your choice of monologue, it came from a personal place. So I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that. You actually, this is our last question that actually, no, I got two more. Do I got time? What time is it? I got about 2 minutes. This is perfect, actually. All right. My second to last question is, if you could act with one scene partner, famous scene partner, somebody it doesn't matter, somebody famous, dead or alive, right? One scene partner that you could act with, who would it be?
Delroy Lindo.
Delroy Lindo. You can just shoot him out.
Zendaya.
Okay, not Rue. Go ahead.
I say my man Idris.
Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see y'all in the scene. Who else? Who else got one?
I'm
You
gonna
ready?
say John Witherspoon.
Say it one time.
John Witherspoon.
Y'all would be funny as shit in the scene together. I already know.
And my brother too, though.
Oh, who that?
Tyrese.
Okay, twins. All right. What you got?
I have two.
Okay.
It'll be Taraji P. Henson and Prentiss.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Say that too.
That's what's up. That's good. That's good.
And Coleman Domingo. I gotta say that for the manifestation. Sorry.
Coleman
Domingo.
Okay. Hey, Coleman, you listening? What you got?
I got two as well, but Jim Carrey.
Okay. Nice.
Hey, I'm trying to get some work in with you, bro.
Oh yeah, I'll take that for sure.
Be on Tubi looking at all these jobs, like, man, somebody gotta let me in, man. I need something, man.
Well, you keep knocking the doors down, brother. So it ain't gonna be long. I promise you. I see your work, man. I see your vision.
Appreciate you, boss.
So that leads to the last question. where would you like to be in your acting career in the next 5 years? So what you saying, Jim Carrey, you saying Taraji, who you want to act with, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? And I'm going to point to you, and you don't get no time to think. Mecca.
So real quick, my first feature film that I was talking about is going to be available on Tubi on my birthday, June 12th, y'all.
Okay. What's the film?
It's called Once Again for the Very First Time by Boaz Yakin, who directed Remember the Titans and Fresh.
Nice. Oh, nice, nice.
But I want to say, I was thinking about how it's coming out on my birthday, and just thinking about how over the last 5 years, how I've always claimed like something that I want to do, and I did it, and I tried to achieve it, or I, got somewhere else. And I think in the next 5 years, I just really want to be able to do a film, a play, a short film, like all in a year. Like either I'm helping produce it, or just putting it out there, or I'm writing something. Just always staying creative, and just making sure that it goes somewhere where everybody can see it.
Okay.
Is that good?
That's perfect.
Okay.
If that's what you want with your career in the next 5 years, I'm with it. I'm with it for sure. Congratulations on your movie coming out.
Thank you.
Make sure we check it out.
Thank
For sure. Ja, next 5 years, where do you see yourself?
Second row of the Oscars, waiting on my award.
I know.
Okay. Speak it. That's what's up.
That's what's gonna happen.
Shit. Say less, bro. Say less. I love that. Hell yeah. Danalia.
I just want to be in big theaters. I want my family and friends to be able to post up next to my poster in the theater with me on the cover.
Nice.
And say that's me. I know her. That's me. That's where I'm trying to be.
Nice.
Okay. I like that. You got very excited right there.
Yes.
There we go. Tasha, how about you?
Well, in the next 5 years, I hope I'm starring in my own series that I also creative and directed myself, on some Ice Cube stuff.
Love it.
That's how I see myself in 5 years.
Love it.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Dun dun dun. Prentiss.
I see myself in the next 5 years, like having a recurring role with a major network, with a supporting role, and also in my own film.
Yeah.
In my own gift of writing that I ain't been sharing with nobody. I'm gonna start sharing my writing.
Okay.
Yeah, the next 5 years though, a recurring role and sharing my writing with the world.
Okay. I like that. Last but not least, Miss Baul.
Yeah. Why do you say my last name like that?
It's sketchy.
So I have to, in the next 5 years, I see myself being at Tyler Perry Studios and working with Tyler Perry.
Speak it.
And I also see myself having the lead role in any type of project.
Love it.
Amen.
There we go.
Love
it. Shit. In the next 5 years, the DMV will be the next Atlanta, and I hope to be one of the catalysts for that. That's what I plan on in the next 5. So let's make that happen, y'all. Oh man, we have come to the end of the show today, and I just want to say thank you to everybody that came through for the monologue moment. Of course, we have my guy Prentiss Watson, Kenerah Baul, Danalia is Irazarry. I just want to make sure I say it right. I don't want to get it wrong. Irazarry and Josh Cinema, Mecca Verdell, and then also Tarsha Paul. There we go. Yo, we had a great show today. I appreciated every one of these monologues. Shout out to our producers, Shakira, Danny, Charvez. Thank you to Be More Podcast for allowing us to film, of course, in this beautiful space. And of course, shout out to Dennis, my man, and the #1 Zen master, Sandy, in the building. What do they call you here? What do they call you, Sensei? Sensei. Shout out to Sensei in the building, Sandy. I'm so happy to have her back. The team here is always phenomenal, always great. Make sure y'all follow the Actors Academy on social media, and make sure you check out our Eventbrite also on our Eventbrite, because we have more classes coming up in July. I actually just solidified the dates for July and August for the Actors Academy classes coming up. So I can't wait for them joints to happen. And we'll be back in 2 weeks with the Actors Academy podcast. So
yes, sir.
Can't wait to do it again. And until then, I'll see you at the top.
Woo!